Well, there was a lot of good. I mean, like I said, we traveled a lot. They were always preaching around the world, and so we went on a lot of those trips. That was really educational. A lot of people, don't ever get to go outside the country, and so I feel privileged in that sense. And I would say that my childhood up until maybe the early teen years was really happy. It was like, I felt like I was on top of the world. I had it all. I had friends. I had a lot of adults who adored me and all those things. I was tutored. I learned all kinds of things about publishing and media, which are, helped me even to this day. So I felt like, pretty on top of the world. But then once I became a teenager, all of a sudden everything changed. They cracked down. All the things I wanted to do were prohibited, and so I pretty much turned into a rebel. Well, I think natural human drives. I mean, I was I was a young man growing up and wanted to experience life. So I was on a collision course with the more fundamentalist regulations of the church. How should I say it? I mean, I really wish I'd gotten to grow up as a normal teenager and go to high school in a normal public high school, and have a peer group without being the center of attention. Because my sisters and I were really the center of attention for a lot of that time in the school, and so just to have a normal childhood is what I really wish for. Yes, exactly. I became a minister at age 23. Yes, I did. And, it's like I said before, when I actually left the church, I didn't really reject the beliefs all at once. And the same thing when I left as a teenager. I just didn't want to follow them. And so I never really got rid of the beliefs. I still believed in the masters up until probably the age of 30. 30. So that was kind of the beginning of the unraveling process, which took maybe until I was 33 or 35. Well, I've been very outspoken. That's why I started writing on the web, and my work with Black Sun Journal is really what I tell them. I think that we as individuals have to take responsibility for our own lives, and we have to find meaning ourselves. We can't look to external sources. And I think that the problems that happen in Church Universal and Triumphant are not unique. I think that they happen in all religions. And so, I think that religion does not really add to the human experience. I think that everything that you can find in religion, you can find yourself in your own life through awareness, spirituality, which I consider spirituality to be basically self-awareness and awareness of the world around you, the universe. There's a lot of beauty and splendor in the universe that you can get just by looking through a telescope or, going out into nature. And I think those are the things that we can provide ourselves with meaning. There's meaning to be found in love and relationships, in raising children, all of those things, and none of those things require an external God. And so I've become an atheist. I think the four of us all pretty much agree on the issues, the main issues. The abuses of power and the fact that, gosh, this is really hard to say because we all four of us really do have different opinions, but we do, we all ended up in the media. That's one thing that we got out of it.